Whether you think of it as a delightfully spooky, ethereal time for pulling out all the stops on a memorable Halloween costume or a chilly, dark, and increasingly sleepy time of year, Scorpio season makes it clear that autumn is in full swing. But the sun's moment in Scorpio isn't only about binge-watching your favorite haunting flicks and slurping up autumn-spiced drinks. It's also a moment meant to take the temperature of your most intimate bonds, embrace transformation, even when it scares you, and float in the deep end of your most complex and intense emotions. Here's what you need to know about Scorpio season in general, and particularly in 2022. When is Scorpio season? The sun's time in the sign of the Scorpion happens annually from approximately October 22nd, 23 to November 21st, 22. This year, at least in US time zones, Scorpio season is from October 23rd to November 22nd. The overall mood and vibe of Scorpio season. For an idea of how Scorpio functions in astrology and colors mid-October to mid-November, you might pull some clues from the sign's corolars: go-getter Mars, the planet of action, energy, and sex, and Pluto, the planet of power, transformation, and the UND. In turn, Scorpio isn't satisfied with surface-level anything, preferring to get to the heart of the matter and connect with others spiritually and emotionally. Innately comfortable with the shadow side of life and sexuality, Scorpio is also incredibly magnetic and intense. Those born with Scorpio placements, meaning their sun or one of their big three or even big six is in the sign, can easily command a room but surely won't open up to just anyone, keeping their cards close to the vest. It also bears noting that as the fixed water sign, Scorpios can be resolute, as well as obstinate. Once they've committed to a path, it can be truly challenging for them to switch it up. And associated with the 8th house of emotional bonds, joint resources, and sex, Scorpios are comfortable grappling with topics that other signs shy away from or find taboo. All of that said, while the sun moves through Scorpio, we're all encouraged to reflect on, and, ideally, deepen, our most intimate relationships. Your ability to get closer to someone you love, be vulnerable, build trust, and venture into intimidatingly uncharted waters, perhaps related to investing or going into business with one another, is supported through this emotionally charged, often spiritually satisfying time of year. Fueled by competitive Mars and commanding Pluto, Scorpio season also asks us to consider the power we hold in our own lives and what we're willing to do to maintain it, or seek even more. Important takeaways for Scorpio season 2022. Although the sun moves through Scorpio every year, the moon and other planets each have their own unique patterns through the sky, making for a unique astrological picture that differs from one year to the next. Here's what's going on astrologically during Scorpio season 2022. Welcome to eclipse season. Scorpio season was already made for self-exploration and transformation, but this year, it's like the astrological equivalent of a caffeine-packed red-eye, a regular coffee with a big shot of espresso thrown on top for an extra jolt. Just 2 days after the sun moves into Scorpio, we'll experience the third game-changing eclipse of the year, a solar eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th. And 2 weeks later, on November 8th, the fourth and final one of 2022 occurs, a lunar eclipse that falls in Taurus. These two Scorpio season eclipses are part of a series that began on November 19, 2021, and ends on October 28, 2023. Thanks for watching. You'll find link to get your personal love forecast in the description.